Yo, what's up? This the boy RS Broker.
Yo, this street money. Yo, RS, what's that noise I hear?
You know what that sound mean?
What it mean, boy?
Sound to make some money.
Okay,
You know that's
Get
what I
Money
do
Show.
best. Bring in the bell, man. I'm getting Wall Street money. I get Wall Street money. I get it. I'm getting Wall Street money. I get Wall Street money. And the way a nigga does, you think of guns and drugs, but I think suits, dress shoes, and coffee mugs.
Welcome everybody to the Get Money Show, another episode. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and how to do it, how to get it, what is Bitcoin, all the above, and how to get it, what broker to use to get your Bitcoin. Me and him both have into the cryptocurrency world. We both own Bitcoin. I own Litecoin and Ethereum, and thinking about another one, and we'll go through what all these are. So we thank you for stopping by, checking out the show. As usual, as I always say, hit the like button down below. If you're a member of YouTube, I think you need a Gmail account so you can hit subscribe. So when we do these shows every week, every 2 weeks, however they go, you can just subscribe. We'll send you an email that is coming. Click on the email, boom, you see our next show. And we got some good shows coming to you in the future.
Absolutely.
Talking about how to get your first stock market account with what brokers are used, like TD Ameritrade, is it?
Bank robbing, we talked about a little bit.
Well, we did bank robbing before, so if you need some money to get it, check out episode 2, and we'll show you how to get a couple extra dollars and start your brokerage account, basically. And we got some phone apps too that we work with, like Robinhood, and the other one's, I think it's Stash. So wait for those videos. We'll show you exactly how it's done and get it started. All right?
That's why we're here, folks.
So hey, let's get this thing started.
Let's get this started.
Yeah. What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
What is Bitcoin?
Well, street money, I'm going to tell you what Bitcoin is. First of all, man, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. It's the first decentralized currency. You know what that means, man?
I'm still trying to figure out what's cryptocurrency.
Yo, cryptocurrency.
Like the Crips?
Not quite like that, man. It don't have nothing to do with Bloods and Crips, nothing like that.
All right.
Cryptocurrency, all that is an online digital currency. It's nothing that you hold. It ain't like dollars where people put the money to the air. No, it ain't none of that. It's in your computer. It's a disconnect. He did say it was a disconnect. And yeah, it's definitely a disconnect because that ain't what happened. What's happening is it's only in your computer, it's in your phone, or whatever. It's a digital currency, but it's also decentralized. It's the first decentralized currency. You know what I mean? Street money.
Okay.
And you know what that means when it's decentralized? It don't have nothing to do with any governments whatsoever. This is pretty much where everybody.
So they can't seize my money. No, the government can't take my money.
They can't seize the money. The account cannot be frozen. Cannot be frozen.
I like that.
No government involved or anything like that. This currency is pretty much by the people.
By the people?
By the people. We don't have nothing. Exactly, right? It don't have nothing to do. The U.S. didn't issue it. None of that stuff. Japan didn't issue it. It ain't Russian. Nothing like that. It's straight up cryptocurrency. It's just straight up an online digital currency. Right. But now we're going to talk about how Bitcoin works. All right. So I would say Bitcoin kind of the way it works is kind of like a debit card, you know, like a debit card.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, because what you're doing is you're gonna you take your card out, make a transaction real quick. Say for instance, I'm just gonna buy gum from Street Money's big ass store of all the stuff he sells, right?
All right.
So say if I was gonna buy some gum from his store, normally I would just pull out a credit card real quick or my debit card, make the transaction, and it's cool, right? The bank would say, okay. You got the money in there, there you go. So that's kind of how it works with Bitcoin. But instead of it actually being a bank, what's happening is it's actually through a network of computers. And these network of computers see that transaction, and then they say, okay, all right, let's make sure it's good. So you have like these guys who actually look at it, like the big ledger we was talking about earlier. They actually look at that and they say, okay, this transaction is good. We go ahead and we approve it.
Sounds simple enough.
Nice and simple.
Okay.
That's the way it should be, you know. So it's definitely, it's so fast. It's like, well, it's impressive how it is, man. This Bitcoin thing is changing the game.
Like milliseconds fast?
Like milliseconds fast. Nanoseconds, whatever you want to call it. That's how fast it is. And so, yeah, it's cool how it works, man. It's cool how it works.
Okay.
So, yeah, we already talked about, you know, Bitcoin, and now we're going to talk about with this Bitcoin thing, how you going to actually make money off this thing.
I like that part. I can talk about that part?
You got that part, shit.
All right, that's cool. All right, let me pull that up real quick on my computer. You know what? My computer screen is a little small. How about we go to a break, we switch laptops, and then I actually show you guys. I'm going to go into my account,
Right.
and I'm going to make a purchase of Bitcoin right on the spot. Y'all can do that?
Can I have your account number?
Of course you can.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. That's right.
Remember the account numbers are like 80 letters long.
Yeah, my memory crazy. I'm not
Ain't that crazy. You know what I mean? Ain't that crazy. So we'll be right back with the Get Money Show.
All right, and then you said money. How is money going to change? How is money or...
Well, poor people don't have bank accounts, and so when they have an emergency, they want to borrow, save, it's very tough. Small transactions, the fees are just too high when you have banks and ATMs and all that. If we take the cell phone and just use digital currency, then you can have all those financial services. So
Bitcoin, for those who don't know it, is basically virtual currency, the same that you get for blasting aliens in a video game, except now traded globally. You can buy Bitcoins with virtually any currency on Earth and convert back into any currency or buy goods and services with it.
Well, we talked about the story. What really got us talking about Bitcoin was the guy in Edmonton who was selling his house for the first time, wanted $400,000 in Bitcoins.
All right, folks, we're back. Raw Street Broker, Street Money. We here, this Get Money Show. And we're going to talk about how we're going to make some money off that Bitcoin. So, you want to take this over?
Yeah.
All right, well, this is all you, dog.
All right, so let's get started. So this is what we're going to do. At the bottom under this video, there's a link to the broker that we use, which is Coinbase. It's plenty of other brokers out there, Bittrex and a couple of other ones. But the one that we did our homework on and we like, and it's pretty much well known in the industry right now of this Bitcoin cryptocurrency thing, is Coinbase. So use the link below, click on that, it'll take you to Bitcoin. Now, the special thing about the link that we put in the thing is if you use that link, and it'll take you to Coinbase, and I'm going to connect my computer to you guys so you guys can see my screen. It's going to tell you that if you if you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, the company Coinbase will give you an additional $10. So you up $10 from the get-go. How long this link is going to be good, I don't know, because Bitcoin is going crazy right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, well, once you do that, you give them your information. Yes, you got to give them your government information because they got to know who you are to kind of protect you and protect themselves. So they don't want to know who you are. So I trust them. Raw Street trust them. We did it. So it's up to you. Again, it's all up to you. This is just a suggestion, and this is just the Get Money Show. We're just telling you ways that we make money. Some of the ways that we make money. Some we can't tell you on camera. But anyway, so we're just doing our thing. So once you do that, you sign up for Coinbase. It has a 2-part verification. That means it's going to send the text to your phone. You're going to use that information from that text that they send you on your phone to log into the website. Okay. They also got apps. Well, not apps. Has an app. And right now, I'm going to show you pretty much the app real quick. This is what the app looks like. And you can buy Bitcoin right from your app, from your phone. So you don't necessarily have to do it from your computer. You can do it from your phone. We suggest that sign up online first. You get to see more. It's a bigger display for the first time, and it's going to look very similar to your phone. So you kind of know what's what. And you know, just do it that way. So boom, let's go from here. Now, the first page, as soon as you open up your Coinbase, you're going to see this, what you're seeing right now. Right now, when we started this this video, Bitcoin was up at $15,000 something. Now it's back down at, and this is 12/10/2017 at 5:11 p.m. The Bitcoin price is now $14,985.99.
So what does that mean? That means that what, for one
Bitcoin.
One Bitcoin. All right, there we go.
If you bought it with US dollars, fiat dollars, you will not. It'll cost you $14,985 to buy one Bitcoin.
All right.
And as Wall Street told you, if there's no actual coin, that's just digital internet money.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go through this. You can take a peek at this too, cause so they can see
my
what we
glasses
see.
right here. All right.
So now, in the last 30 days, right here, it's saying that Bitcoin went up $8,375, which is equivalent in the last 30 days, and it's still moving. Y'all seeing this in real live time.
Right.
So if you see these numbers switch up, it's because things are actually happening. People are buying and selling Bitcoin right now. This Bitcoin thing, this digital currency thing, is not like the stock market. It stops at 4 or 5 o'clock at night.
Nope.
This thing is 24 hours, 7 days a week,
all day.
Every country, all at the same time. Maybe when we're asleep, we don't do as much, but then China and everybody else, they're doing their thing. While you sleep, you either making money or losing money.
Yep.
That's for sure. So that's how it is. So let's continue. So I know in the stock market and in doing these investments, a lot of us like to talk in percentages. So in the last 30 days, as you can see, November 10th of this year, at 3 o'clock in the morning, one Bitcoin was worth $6,733. Fast forward 30 days.
30 days. Dang.
To today, 15, well, look like, I can't get it right on the thing. It's hard to get this mouse right up on the thing. But roughly, we're looking at $14,882. In 30 days. So if you own one, you'll be up $8,000.
Just
Off
like
your
that.
$6,000 purchase, you will be up $8,000. This Bitcoin thing crazy, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
It's crazy.
So let us continue. So if we scroll down a little bit, it shows you my portfolio. And inside my portfolio, I got some Bitcoin. 55% of my portfolio is Bitcoin. Now I've sold some Bitcoin off, did some transfers to another broker because I wanted to test them out as well. Okay, so for my investment, and we'll get to my investment, $458 is what I got in my Bitcoin account right now. Okay,
Right.
I bought a little Litecoin. That's an altcoin, they call them. It's an alternate coin to Bitcoin, but Bitcoin was the first. 36% of my portfolio is Litecoin.
Right.
I own 2 Litecoins, 2 whole Litecoins,
pretty
because I can
cool.
afford that. All right, $296.
It's not bad.
Okay, and then my Ethereum is another one that they sell. I don't have any money in my bank here where I can just buy some more because I'm just buying them straight up, and we're probably gonna buy some today if the price stays where I need to go. Yeah, well, I'm gonna move a little faster. So I bought some Ethereum. About 10% of my portfolio's Ethereum is up to $72.91. I have not told you what I made because I'm gonna actually show you the purchase that I made instead of just telling you guys numbers, because we don't work for Coinbase, so ain't no need to be selling Coinbase with so much. But I like them. All right, so we're gonna go to. Let's see where we're gonna go. Can I click that? Nope. Let's go into, let's see what my accounts is looking like.
All right, yeah, let's look at that.
All right, so in my Bitcoin, see I got a little blue line, so I know I'm in my Bitcoin wallet there. And if I scroll down a little bit, it'll show my transactions. Okay. So coming out the box, October 12th, wasn't sure, might lose it all, might win it all. Just testing the waters. I purchased $53 worth of Bitcoin just to see what would happen. That's pretty much what the transaction looks like when you're done. And I started at $4,912. Okay, a little less than $5,000 of Bitcoin. Kind of regret it now. Wish I had put in $2,500, but oh well.
Hey man,
we just testing things out. We don't know. October 17th, a little bit more. I bought $26 more. What the heck? You know what I mean? Then I received then I got some Bitcoin from there, received some Bitcoin. Then November 5th, I bought $95 more. And then, and then November 23rd, I bought another $103 worth of Bitcoin. Then I sold 115, cashed out 115 as fast as I put it in. Around that November 23rd and November 30th, Bitcoin went crazy.
It went crazy.
I pulled some money back off the table and still looking good. So a rough number, what I'm looking at, 50 plus 26, 36, 46. Shoot, I gotta see how much that add up to be. Let's see how much that adds up to be. So I took 100 back out, so I can't count that. So that's 95, 105, 115. 115 and 50 is what?
165, right?
165 plus another 26.
It'd be like 191, I think.
All right, so $191.
Get the calculator next for this.
Okay, but what $191 turns into $457, and I took actually a little bit more because I took my 100 back out.
Yes, you did.
So that ain't bad for a test trial for you guys to see what this Bitcoin can do. Because after this, you probably won't see my account because now I'm gonna try to get busy with it. All right. So let's see how we can buy some Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's hitting for right now. So Bitcoin hitting for right now is $14,927.31 a share or a coin. I talk like it's a stock market. Because I love you guys, I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin. I'm not sure if I wanted to buy it tonight because tomorrow's a big day for Bitcoin tomorrow. Some of you guys may know or may not know about the Bitcoin is going to become a part of, let's call it the stock market. So it could either go crazy and blow up or it could just flop and go down. That's where we are today. And it's what, the 12th? I mean the 10th.
That's the 10th.
December 10th. So December 11th is the true telling if the world is kind of accepting this Bitcoin thing. So, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and buy some with my account. So, let's see. I'm going to take it easy. The $100, I'm playing with their money. So, the $100 I took out, I'm going to put the $100 back in.
All right, there we go.
All right, because I ain't saying I was rich, but I'm just saying this is what I do. So, either that $100 will make me some more money or it's not.
It's not. All right, go there.
All right, so we're going to drop that right on in here.
All right, but before we go to all that,
okay,
we're just going to go to a quick break.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
That's another reallocation of trillions of dollars. And then in financial services, you know, Chris talked about it earlier, but Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill. Okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I personally own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal.
All right, welcome back, folks. And Street Money is about to show us how to actually do a transaction on Bitcoin. I mean, on Bitcoin. I got to get it right. All these different currencies out there, different cryptocurrencies. Get confusing.
All right, so let's rock and roll, y'all. All right, so let's rock and roll, y'all. So, going to buy some Bitcoin. So from now to the break, Bitcoin done went up $15,276.
That's right.
Feelings was hurt because I was getting ready to buy at $14,900. So every penny counts for as I'm concerned when you're getting money.
That is true.
All right, so I'm getting ready to change my strategy. I'm not going to buy $100 worth for this particular video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. And the reason I'm buying 50 and not 100 right now is because I had my own strategy of how I want to do this thing, and I'm kind of waiting on tomorrow to be in position to dump some money in this thing for based on what it's possibly going to do.
Yeah.
So for right now, we're going to go ahead and buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. So as you can see, on that, when I put that $50 in, it gives me the equivalent of how much Bitcoin that is for the price that's right there. Okay, so Bitcoin is my buy.
Right.
Coming out of my bank account, $50. That's the buy.
Yep.
Right there.
So
now over here, it's costing me, Coinbase make $1.99 off of me. So I'm actually buying $48.01 of Bitcoin for my $50.
Okay.
Not too bad for the purchase, I guess. Not too bad.
It look like you're getting 0.0031587.
Yep. Of Bitcoin. Bam. Buy. Confirming. Oh, wait a minute. Cancel transaction. I don't want to buy it through my bank. I'm going to buy it through my debit card.
Oh, okay. You're creative on them.
The reason I'm going to do my debit card because it's instant. As you guys seen, if I had did it through my bank account, it was going to take 3 days to post. I ain't got 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got 3 days. So I'm going to go straight from my debit card. It's instantly available. Still, everything's still the same price.
Right, right.
All right. And I'm going in to buy my Bitcoin. Bam.
It's telling you confirm your transaction, right?
All right. Confirming my buy.
Right.
Bam. I own that Bitcoin now. View
Just
my
like
dashboard. Back to my dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my account went up to $516. That's including whatever the new price is, plus my additional $50 that you guys see right here. Today's purchase. I'm going to take my other $50. I'm going to buy me some more Litecoin.
You want some more Litecoin?
Now, the reason I'm buying some more Litecoin, I think Litecoin has a lot of potential. And you see this big boom right here.
It's a big boom right there.
I think it has a lot of potential in this Litecoin. So I'm going to buy another $50 worth of Litecoin. I just like these two the most. There's another cryptocurrency that I like that I'm checking out. We'll talk about that another day because I'm still doing some homework on it. I don't want anybody to jump ahead of me and then be mad at me. Now again, this is what you should do. This is just what I do and Wall Street broker do. This is what we do. We just try some things out, see if it works before we dump a ton of money into it. You guys can do what you want to do. We're not saying to do it. We're not a financial advisor to say, hey, you should do this, put your money in here. We're not saying that. This is all up to you. You don't have to do anything. You can just stand on the sideline and just watch things happen. It's just that me and Wall Street, we kind of make things happen. So this is where we are right now.
You don't need no money sitting on the side, do you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, man. I've never seen it done, but
not unless the wife got a lot of money. So outside of that, we got to come up with the money. So so with my Litecoin, I'm gonna go ahead and buy me some Litecoin, and that's pretty much it. It's just that simple. You just see where it is. It's up for the month, $89 for the month. In case you guys want to see what was happening with my Litecoin, hit account. Go down to my Litecoin. Okay, now these two buttons right here, I could send some Litecoin to my buddy Wall Street.
That'd be nice. Be a great gift from you to me. Tis the season.
Or I can hit receive and give him my code so he can send me some. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it's going down. So we're gonna go ahead and buy some Litecoin.
Some Litecoin, all right.
So right now Litecoin going for $1.50. This stuff is moving so fast.
Fast, I know, man.
Now it's $1.50.43. We're gonna buy $50 of that. Ain't even a whole Litecoin.
No, 0.33, 31. 1/3 of a Litecoin now.
Man,
you could buy one for like 33 like a couple months ago.
I know.
But it's okay though.
Now you can play with it like that and say you want a half a Bitcoin, and they'll tell you what the price is, and then they take their little fee out. Now this fee is based on a percentage. I think it's like 3% or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to stick to my strategy, and that's all I wanted to put in Bitcoin. I was going to buy this Litecoin just to show everybody again how it works. But you know what? I'm gonna pull back from that Litecoin right now. I'm gonna pass, and that's a part of the thing of investing. Sometimes, you got to pull back and say, hey, let's not do this emotional. I'm just doing this to show you guys on the video how easy it is to use Coinbase. and buy some Bitcoin or buy some Litecoin or buy some Ethereum.
It is. I think with Coinbase, most people who are purchasing Bitcoin are using Coinbase as their brokerage, which is good because it like Street Money said, it's real easy to use. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're absolutely right. So, I think I'm gonna pull back. I'm not gonna buy any Litecoin. I want to sit on the sideline for a moment and kind of wait for how things gonna happen tomorrow with the stock market coming into play with this cryptocurrency stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
And see what's that. So I guess that's it for us today. Unless you got anything else, bro.
No, that's it for I'm just waiting until tomorrow. I'm gonna see what the stock market do.
Okay.
And we're gonna go from there. See how everybody, the investors, institutions, how they gonna get into this thing. All the big guys with the real
big money. Big money, yeah.
So, we're just gonna have to go from there.
All right, cool. Well, thank everybody for watching this episode. Again, click the like button, show us some love. If you have any comments or anything, please leave your comments below. If you're a member of YouTube, click on subscribe. And like I said, and I think it's the bell. And anytime we do a video, we'll send a video on out to you, let you know that a video's been produced.
Right.
Again, the link for Coinbase is down at the bottom. Click on that. Go ahead and get started and do your thing with this thing they call cryptocurrency. I guess that's pretty much it. So stay tuned. We got some good stuff coming to you guys in the future. With doing some stuff with some mobile apps for doing investing. It's an app called Robinhood app. And the other one's called Stash. Right now I have my son working with Stash and my daughter and my kids, and so we're kind of working with Stash, and Stash seems to be pretty good. I'm comfortable with it. I feel okay, a little safe with it. And we're going to show you guys how that works so you can do some investing on the run. And and Broad Street is going to do some stuff working with the brokers that's online. But they all have apps. But everybody's pretty much online. But how you can buy a stock online and then and on your app as well. That's pretty much it. So thank you guys for stopping by, visit us. Hey, you guys have a good night.
Have a
Get
good
Money Show.
Absolutely.
Who am I? I'm RS Broker.
This is a Street Money. I'm out of here.
And guess what this is called? The Get Money Show. You know what that sound means? That means it's time to make some money. And you know that's what I do best. Ring in the bell, man. I'm getting Wall Street money. I get Wall Street money. I get it. I'm getting Wall Street money. I get Wall Street money. And the way it does, you think of guns and drugs, but I think suits, dress shoes, and coffee mugs. Owner keeping pools and high office loves, and offshore accounts and gold have body ounce. Make any young chick bounce, make any cool girl pounce. On the street, it's all about high yields and balance sheets, interest rates and earnings reach. Man, I got this game. I'm staying on the street, cause this money come in different weights and sizes, and it come from corporate ties.